Hey guys, it's Jenny here with the Mom Edit, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to pack a carry-on like a pro. Now that it's summer and vacation is on everybody's mind, I figured I'd come on here and show you guys how I like to pack my carry-on for longer vacations. Think like 2 weeks with maybe a wash day in between. The carry-on that I use, I've had this for a year and a half, maybe 2 years. It's got a few bumps and bruises. It's the Target Open Story hard-sided spinner suitcase. It's domestic carry-on size, so 22 inches high, 8 or 9 inches deep, 14 inches wide. In this carry-on, I'm able to pack as many tees and shorts and dresses and shirts and socks and undies and everything that I need to survive a no-fuss, essentials only, bare minimal 2-week vacation. So what I've done with my little capsule list of essentials is narrowed it down to the kinds of pieces that mix and match with everything else. This is exactly what I packed the last time I went on a long haul flight. I went to the Philippines last summer for a 2-week break, 1 wash day in the middle, and I packed the kind of pieces that went with everything else in this suitcase. So let's get into it. In this suitcase goes 1 Turkish towel, a pair of PJs, a black midi dress, 2 cute tanks, 2 basic tanks, 1 comfort tee, 2 cotton tees, 2 specifically those Uniqlo Airism tees, 2 button-ups, 1 I prefer to be a long sleeve that I can interchange as a layer, and the second I like to be a short sleeve, kind of that camp tee style, 2 tote bags, a cute evening bag, a sling bag, 1 of those straw hats that folds flat, sandals, swim things, I like to bring 1 one-piece and 1 bikini, 2 pairs of lightweight pants, 3 pairs of performance-y shorts. These aren't like running shorts, but they are performance fabric, a pair of statement shorts, a pair of linen blend or cotton blend shorts, and then another pair of comfort shorts. And then I'll pack all of my socks and undies. And even with all of this, there's still a little extra space. So you've got room to pack maybe like 1 or 2 outfits if you end up buying anything on your trip so that you can bring it all back in your carry-on when you return. So all of that might sound like a lot of things, but I swear it is all gonna fold up and pack nicely and it will all fit in here. And I'm gonna show you exactly how. Let's crack this bad boy open. So I designate types of clothing specifically on each of the sides. So you can kind of see like this side of the suitcase is a little bit deeper than this side is underneath the sleeve pocket. So on this side that's shorter, I like to put in all of my tees, my tanks, my dresses, and then on this side where things might fold up into larger shapes, I'll put all of my pants and my shorts and things that are a little bit bulkier. And then in this sleeve, all of my socks and undies. So let's pack this. So I always start with my tees. A white tee goes with everything, and then I'll pack like a little striped tee just in case if I want something graphic that's not too loud or too sporty. And I like to pack my tees going this direction in the long way. The shape I'm aiming for when I fold them is these thin rectangles. They're kind of sandwiched into thirds, and it just helps them keep their shape and stand up as I keep adding. And then when I look at it top down, I'm able to kind of flip through and see all of the pieces as I go. I love Uniqlo's Airism tees. I bring them anytime I go on a trip. Something about that fabric is just so breathable, and I don't have to worry about these getting like crinkly. They've got a nice drape to them. I never have to worry about being like too fussy with these t-shirts. And as you can tell, like I'm getting everything in neutral colors so that when I do introduce a more statement piece, everything else kind of lets that piece shine and works together in the outfit. And then I've got 2 button-ups. This one's my long sleeve and this one's my short camp sleeve. And you'll notice I'm introducing a little bit of color and a little bit more of a playful graphic into it. With every section or category of clothing, I'll allow myself 1 little fun piece because I know that when I get to my shorts or my pants, I will have a neutral that will look good with this. And then my black camp tee is just a good option if I want to wear a t-shirt that's a little bit nicer, has a collar, and has a little bit more of a preppy vibe. And then my last shirt is a comfort tee. And when I say comfort tee, I just mean like any old oversized t-shirt that when you don't want to put on your cute pair of PJs, you just throw on an oversized t-shirt and your undies and you go to bed. Something to lounge and be comfortable and feel a little bit like you've still got home with you. And there we've got my nice little row of all of my shirts. So then the next little area that I like to fill out is this little side slit right here. What I'm trying to do is kind of section off this whole half of the suitcase. And that is where I put my tank tops. And similar to how I folded them before, they're still in these little rectangle shapes, but I let them be a little longer because they'll just sit nicely right in there. Same kind of way I folded them before, but this time I fold it in half from like the straps and the armpit down and then into thirds. So now I've kind of got this whole half of the suitcase packed with 10 tops. Dang, let's keep going. Now, when I get to my dresses and my skirts, I fold these a little bit differently. These I kind of folded in an envelope, but my dresses and skirts, I'll let them lay flat. So I'm just gonna fold that into a nice little square, slide my shirts back a little, and the dress fits right there. And then in this last little section, I'll throw my PJs, and you'll notice I've still got a ton of squish in there, plenty of room. So the last thing that I'll throw on this side of the suitcase is my little beach towel. The Turkish towels are the best. So with all of this space in here, there's still room for everything to squish down. The last thing I'll throw on this side, I like to bring a cute little daytime tote, flattens nicely, and then I'll bring my little dinner bag, and that just sits nice and flat. Perfect. We've got one whole side packed. Let's do the other. So this side is gonna be all of my shorts and my pants and my shoes and my swim stuff. So on this side, similar to how I started with my shirts, I'm gonna start with my shorts. I've got my 3 pairs of performance-y shorts. And when I say performance shorts, these are not running shorts, but they are kind of that technical fabric that does a little bit better if you're out adventuring all day. There's a chance you might get caught in some weather. My favorite places to shop for these kind of shorts is Athleta and Uniqlo. I love the Athleta Trekkie mid-rise short. They're the kind of short that still looks like an actual nice pair of shorts, even if you're wearing them with just a tee or a tank. They don't look like running shorts. And that's pretty much my one goal when I'm looking for these kinds of shorts. I've got a little parachute pair of shorts from Uniqlo, and then I've got the Athleta Boundless shorts. Just like last time, I'm gonna stack them going that way. Same kind of thing, ends up in a little rectangle that just kind of helps them envelope and keep their shape as I pack forward. So 3 pairs of performance shorts. I like to bring a little linen blend or cotton blend shorts. They kind of give the same vibe as trouser shorts, but a little bit more fun of a pattern. These are also from Uniqlo, and I like that they're kind of giving boxer shorts without being like I'm in my underwear in public. And then similar to how I had my one statement top, I bring a little statement short that will pair with any of the other neutral tops on the other side. And then similar to how I had a comfort tee, I like to bring a comfort short. So these are the Vuori, I think they're like the Clementine or something. Maybe that's the color. I don't know what style this is. I'll link it below. But a little comfort short that I can wear with my comfort tee for just lounging around for those rot days, because even on vacation, you need to rot a little bit. And I like these because they have a little pocket on the inside. So I've got all my shorts lined up here, and just like I had that little space on the side for tanks, I've got this little space right here for my 2 pairs of pants. The 1 pair of pants I bring hard stop no matter what are the Athleta Retreat linen wide leg pants. These are maybe the best pants I ever wear in the summer. They're super breathable. They vibe like a real pant. They're easy to dress up or down. They go well with sneakers or sandals. So these are a holy grail travel pant for me. And then my second pant, I'll allow myself something maybe a little bit more fashion forward. So I've got these cute little parachute cargo joggers. These are Zella at Nordstrom. It's just a second pair of cute statement pants to jazz up my look. Now I've got this cute little section of my suitcase all blocked off with 6 pairs of shorts, 2 pairs of pants, and now I've got this whole other half to play with. So I hang on to dust bags whenever I get them. So I typically repurpose my dust bags to help kind of organize things I don't care about seeing on site. So in this little dust bag, I've got my one-piece swimsuit, a little cover-up pant, and my little string bikini. Is there a nice way to fold any of these things? I don't know. So that's why I throw them in a little dust bag, because I can just smush it all up. None of this stuff I care about if it wrinkles, and it just tucks into the corner. So I've got my one little dust bag with all of my little swim things. I'll close that up, kind of compress it nice and cutely. And this is like a packing cube, but you don't see all of like the inside of it. And then in this dust bag, you'll have to pardon how comically large the dust bag is, 4 little sandals. These are the sandals that I brought with me to the Philippines. They're kind of like a walk to water sandal, but I always go for a sandal that has some sort of strap so it's a little more supportive if I'm walking. And yeah, I just hide that away in a dust bag so I don't care if anything gets too dirty. It doesn't rub off on my clothes. I'll kind of wrap that up in a little swaddle. And, you know, obviously if I was actually packing a trip, I would grab a smaller dust bag because this is honestly quite bulky already. But it just further proves my point that all of this will fit in a suitcase plus more. And you'll notice I left this nice big pocket right in there. So what goes in the pocket, you ask? This is my little travel hat. It's also on Amazon. And the best thing about this, what I'll do in that extra space is plop it down. And now I've got a little bowl to put all of my little under things that have a little bit more structure. So in this little bowl, all of my bras. And then, because I don't want to see all of my bras, a little throwaway tote. And this is kind of what I'll use to like throw all of my dirty laundry in so that once wash day comes around, I have everything all set in here. So I've still got a little extra smush in here. So I'm gonna take my little travel fanny pack. This is $5 from Walmart. I've had this for like 7 years. It is my concert bag, it is my travel bag, it is my running errands in the city bag, it is my everything bag. And that'll just squish flat right there. So the very last thing we have to pack are socks and undies, which are just gonna squeeze into this little mesh pouch here. That is more than enough for a pair of socks and a pair of undies a day with a couple days of extra. And I know I won't be wearing all of those socks because I'm also packing sandals. So this is everything you need plus a little bit more. Now, if you're looking at this suitcase and you're thinking, where are the sweatpants? Fear not. Sweatpants, a hoodie, loungewear is all part of my airport outfit. I need to travel in comfort. If my flight is like 8 hours or less, what I'll do is I'll take out one of the nicer pieces, like maybe the athletic black pants and a cuter tee or even a sweater, and I'll pack my loungewear in here instead. I don't have any toiletries packed in my carry-on, and if you're wondering why, I carry all of my hard things in my personal item in my backpack just to help kind of make space and to make it easier. All right, so I've got my shirts packed, I've got my socks and undies packed, I've got my pants, shorts, swim, more undies packed. Let's just make sure that this whole baby closes and then I can lift her above my head. So I'm gonna grab the little strappy straps just for a little extra security and compression, flip her over, and just for good measure, I'll even zip up that extra compression. And this is the moment of truth. Can I lift it above my head? Woo! I'm a carry-on queen. And that's how you pack a carry-on like a pro. So if any of you guys have an upcoming vacation or you're planning a little 2-week trip somewhere, I hope this video was helpful for you packing like a pro in just a carry-on. If you want to shop any of the things I featured, all links will be in the description below. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, leave us a comment. Love ya. That's my packing advice.
I like it.
This is not a packing list for the precious and fussy. This is a packing list for the I want to put in absolutely zero thought and just grab something out of my suitcase and whoop, there it is. It's cute. It's straw. You know, I'm a little adventurer. I'm getting silly now.